Alrighty guys, what's going on today? So today I'm going to be talking to you all about the Honeywell HT-900. It's a pretty solid, I guess you could say mid-sized industrial style fan. You can either use this for the table or for the floor. We put it on the floor, though it's definitely also very much lightweight enough to put on the table. And yeah, it's just a fan that I'm a huge fan of, which is no pun intended. Very much pun intended, actually. But yeah, it's really nice. It's really easy to transport from room to room, which is one thing I love about it. Here at the studio, we have a couple different rooms, and so when it gets hot, we can easily move it into one room and cool it down really quickly. The one thing you'll also notice is that it has a very slim profile to it. Slim profile is actually nice for the size because it fits well in pretty much most any part of the room, which is especially helpful when it comes to storing it away. You can easily slide it into the corner and kind of get it out of the way when you don't need it, which is nice. Or if you have a closet or something where you need to store it away, you can also do that pretty easily as well. It does come with 3 speeds, as you can see right here. 3 speeds in the back and the off position, and the head rotates at about a 90-degree angle right there, top to bottom, and then all the way in as well. You can pivot that all the way around, and yeah, it stays pretty much in this position. This one does not actually oscillate like some of them, but it's nice. I feel like I would never really use the oscillating feature with this anyway because it's so powerful and has such a wide front face, and so you're really cooling down a whole room anyway. In terms of the actual sound, it's very nice and quiet. You have big 7-inch blades on this. Move at a good speed. They circulate a lot of air, but also very quietly, which I think is really important, especially here when we're working on music. We don't want to have tons of sound, As for the cooling power, the thing is very nice and powerful. I would say compared to most fans, I love the big industrial style fans. They just cool much better, I think, than the tower style fans. They're very aerodynamic, and it gets hot out here in LA, so it's good to have something in the room that we can, and honestly, this thing doesn't even have to be in the room. I mean, we typically keep it right outside the doors, open the windows in the small little lobby room out here, and let it blow in, and it's still very much enough to cool down the entire room. As for the energy, I don't use much energy, which is awesome. It's really just the perfect substitute for actually running the air all day in here. One thing I could say that I wish they did have was maybe longer cords. The cords aren't very long in all. So, if you're putting these further away from the wall, which we usually do, we had to get a small extension cord. So that's one thing that, maybe could be kind of annoying, but it's not the biggest deal in the world, I would say. Other than that, as for the design, the build, it's really nice. I would say, some people might not like this plasticky sort of look. I think it's cool for what it is. It's fairly modern. It's got, I would say, a pretty good style for what it is. It's nice, it's sleek, it's black. It can really fit in any part of the room. And then you have the nice wide base. It's just all in all a very practical, I think, sort of design, especially on the back as well. It's really pulling in just as much air as it's outputting through the front. So, you have a really solid build here for a fan. Yeah, I guess all in all, if you're looking for maybe an industrial style fan, you want something that's maybe an alternative to your tower fan, or an alternative to one of the steel gated, I guess you'd call it, industrial fans that you typically see. It's a really good option, and yeah, a really good alternative, inexpensive option. So yeah, definitely check these out. Again, this is the Honeywell T900, HT900, and yeah, great little fan. Alrighty guys, take it easy.